Oh, we're walking all right. What's up? How you doing, Connor? Morning, although it's you're like 14 hours ahead of me, so it's like afternoon or evening for you. I'm doing pretty well, thanks. Just gonna refresh my chats real quick, and then we'll resume what we were doing. Perfect. Yeah, I think to make it any better, I would have to stream in. I would have to stream at like 3 in the morning my time. Well, full disclosure, I was not able to get any sleep at all going into today, and I've got 2 streams to do, so we're starting off on just the correct foot, man. The perfect foot to start off. But I am here editing the Wiki.dot version of this campaign that I'm working on here, and we will be experiencing these pretty soon. So, yesterday I spent a bunch of time setting up the shadows for the Thor, the stupid Dominion Marine, the Marauder, the Reaper, and the Stalker. And I feel like there was one other, but I don't think I'm missing any. I also imported a new Banshee graphic and a new Battlecruiser graphic. What's up, V? So, we at least have working shadows, and I had to correct the team color on the Marine graphic, but as you guys will see, the Marine graphic is a fucking shit show. Not only did it not come with proper team color, but a bunch of the pixels in where there's supposed to be darker colors on the Marine are pure black, like 0000000, whatever in the hex. And that means that StarCraft thinks that it's supposed to be a transparent pixel. So it just cuts that part of the Marine out, and you just see this vacant space beneath it. Now, I used the base graphic of the Marine as the basis for its shadow, so that hole is also present in the shadow, which makes it super obvious. So at some point I'm going to have to go back and fix that. But, you know, that'll be for later, not for this crap. And you ask why? Well, I think the answer is obvious. We need many more men here. We need many more. We need many more silly, goofy ass units. There's even a StarCraft 2 SCV, which I'm not going to import because the player is going to be using SCVs. But I think in the future, like in the final cut of this, the player's faction will be entirely custom. Because in the first campaign, there's not really much of a reason to have an allied AI that's also using the same tech tree / race as the player. So I can get away with using custom workers and a bunch of other custom shit that only the player can interact with. Because of course the AI can't interact with that stuff just yet. We're not that advanced. So right now I'm writing the script, or like the mission statement here, the outline of this map, because I hadn't done so before. And then I'm going to write the script. And once we get those 2 things taken care of, which hopefully won't take too long, we can start triggering the stuff out, with leaving space for the audio to be set up properly. And, yeah. That'll be an important thing, because if I can't trigger this shit out, I will never finish it. No, it's not anything to do with that. The whole point of this campaign is to sort of like introduce you to my style of comedy, because I haven't released a public comedy project in a long time. I guess you could consider my brother's birthday projects to be released comedy work, but they're not lengthy enough to really get a good feel for stuff. So this being the first public campaign that is also a comedy campaign that I'm releasing, I wanted to make sure that I was establishing like sort of the trends, like what you should expect going forward. And an easy way to do that everybody is familiar with my work, and everybody who's familiar with anything related to Brood War in general, knows that most people who play Brood War, especially to this day, view Brood War as a better game than StarCraft 2. So making fun of StarCraft 2, sometimes literally by implementing their units, but it's even a funnier diss than that, and I'll get to that in a second. Making fun of StarCraft 2 in that way is actually really funny to me, and is a great way to like sort of engender some sort of, maybe not respect, but appreciation. Like, people will at least find that funny. Even if they don't per se dislike StarCraft 2 themselves, they'll still, like, I think, find my execution of the jokes to be funny. Like, it's a little subtle in some respects, just Warfield using these shitty StarCraft 2 looking units or whatever. And like we'll play along with that. Like the banter, part of the banter in the games will be like, I can't believe you can even order these guys around. How do you even look at them? Shit like that. Like that'll just be par for the fucking course. So it'll be a good time. But yeah, that'll be one of the things that I end up doing for sure. Also, let me know if the music is too loud. People think that Brood War players are elitist, but I just think that they're not, like, for one, I don't understand why elitism even has a bad rap to begin with. I literally just don't understand it. Like, don't you want to play the best stuff available? Like, even if you treat games as entertainment that is meant to be, is literally the only purpose it serves is to, like, sort of mindlessly entertain you in that sense. You'd think you'd want to experience like the best of the best in that sense. And they never really seem to want that, so. If you're asking why like the Stalker has these random artifacts on it, I actually think that that is an SCM draft bug. But it could be that there's some stray team color pixels. In fact, I think that's what is going on here. There's like random team color bits. But I don't know. Let me take a look. We'll fire up the mod. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Come on, Windows, do your thing. Yep, there you go. I don't really know what a downside of Brood War would be. Like, nothing directly related to the game seems to be a downside as far as I'm concerned. Something definitely feels distinctly off about the... I think it's the unit's outline keeps, like, flickering in and out of existence or something. I could also adjust its movement animation so that it worked a little bit better, probably. I didn't make this animation. This is the only animation in the game that's custom that I just blindly copied from something else. And I think you can tell because it's kind of fucked up. But I think part of that is just the weapon information, so I'll have to take a look at that later. Anyway, I gotta... I gotta finish my write-up here before I get any more distracted. But yeah, like the things that are a downside about Brood War are like, you know, it's not very accessible in terms of finding like easy ways to play the highest quality stuff. Like you need to download an older version of the game. Yeah, but that, I mean, you can't just take your old biases from some other experience and apply them and say that that's an objective fault. I can understand people having a preference. And for sure, I think that Brood War has some issues with it. Like, I've deliberately smoothed out the pathfinding of certain units, like the Dragoon and the Goliath in Hydra, because I don't think that it's a part of skill expression to have your units wildly fly around like lunatics. It's one of the reasons why I take just in general, I take the, like, pathfinding bug that we find sometimes I take the debugging of that very seriously. At least I hope I will be able to fix that, because like that is a big issue. And I don't think that, you know, denying the player some degree of clarity of control is a good idea. It's the same argument against Dark Souls for me. It's like, why would you want to have clunky things, like some element of the game's control scheme that is acting against your interests and deliberately making it more arduous for you? But the difference is, there's ways to make it easier for players, which would be like smart rally, smart casting, that sort of thing. But that's not really the same argument. It's not what I want at all. Like, I don't want to add in smart rally and smart casting, and you know, multi-building select is something a little bit different. I feel like if you had a smaller cap, like 4 buildings maximally selected, that's something that I'm interested in adding in for Hydra. But I feel like certain elements of these things can be fine. As long as smart casting isn't added on top of multi-building select, then you don't have any issues. Because then you push M on your keyboard for Marine after selecting 4 barracks, well, you get 200 minerals deducted, and all 4 barracks light up into train a Marine. Instead of it in like StarCraft 2, where you have to hold the key down or press it multiple times. Because then it's like, you have to make sure that you have the money and the intention to use all of your production structures at the same time with that key press. It's a little bit different than making it separate. So, hey, what's up, Heldrix? I think multi-building selection is fine, Connor. The main issue with it is that, again, it's paired with other things that smooth out the gameplay experience. Like, for me, it is part of your skill expression. It is part of how good at the game you are. When you are handling rallies properly. But at the same time, I don't personally think that you should have to do it one by one every single time, especially at the scale of something like Hydra, where odds are you're gonna have like 20 production structures in some of the late game maps, and you might be cycling through all of them, or most of them, depending on their positioning. So what I would really like to do is make it so that you can have F2 through F8 at the very least for camera hotkeys. Maybe even F1 through F8. So like 7, 8 camera hotkeys would be great, I think. Because then it sort of raises the limit there. Whereas right now I think you can only have the F2, F3, F4. I don't think you can increase the unit limit though, Veek. That would require a lot more fuckery. Whereas multi-building select limiting is much easier. But anyways, the bottom line is, like, legacy interface in that sense, I get the idea why people would be averse to it on a level where, like, they are not used to playing that way, so of course they're not going to like it immediately, and they have to adapt, and they're going to think that that's not part of the game, like, because it's not what they're used to. That's a little bit different, though. Like, for me, I don't really think it's that big of a deal. Though I would say, again, things about the game could be smoothed out to make it a little bit more reasonable. Because the way I look at it is that there's an economy of your APM. There's only so much APM you can have while still being effective with it. And I would rather players be able to do stuff that's a little bit more exciting and a little bit more apropos of whatever strategy they're trying to execute than just telling their units to stop being retards, basically. Unfortunately, it's a very broad characterization. So you'll get a lot of people who think that that's fine behavior. Like, okay, yeah, you can do that, and that means that it's totally reasonable for you to, not worry about having any of those limitations then. I think multi-building select will win over most people when they play it in Hydra, assuming I can get it done the way that I want. Because my idea is that you're issuing an order, a train order in this case, to all of the units that you have selected, so all of the production structures you have selected. And if I cap it at 4, it won't be unreasonable. But smart casting is taking a lot of the work out of the players' hands and doing it for them. Just like rally point or those formation systems in like Warcraft 3 and stuff, the pathfinding system in StarCraft 2. No, I'm not saying that they'll like it because it's easier. I'm saying people who think that multi-building select is bad will come around to my understanding of it, I think. In my interpretation. In my implementation, I should say. I also think that if StarCraft was in general larger scale, then you wouldn't need a unit limit. Like, that wouldn't be a necessary thing. But it's important to balance around the current small scale 1v1 balance. So it's an important aspect of that. We've seen in StarCraft 2, although it's not a direct comparison because it's not the only thing that's changed, obviously, what happens when you don't have a selection limit. Is that can combine with a lot of other factors in StarCraft 2. The battles end really quickly, armies melt very, very quickly, time to kill is way too low. It has the opposite problem with Warcraft 3. So yeah. I don't know. You picked the wrong stream to pick my brain about stuff like that, because I am very fucking tired. I have no fucking idea what I'm even saying half the time, so... I won't be able to make any sweeping statements that are any good. What's more frustrating to me about StarCraft 2, though, is the macro mechanics, for sure. I think the F2 hotkey is dumb, for sure. I think that the removal of camera hotkeys was also dumb. Or maybe they have those in StarCraft 2. Maybe it was Warcraft 3 that removed them? Maybe both of them don't have them? I don't know. But, having to basically do what amounts to a QuickTime event every X seconds to not fall behind is like the worst motivation you can give a player to play. Because, like, that would be like a pleb that, like... Okay, think about it this way. Like, the pleb who doesn't understand the finesse behind Brood War mechanics would say, wow, Brood War is just a game about, you know, spamming buttons and stuff. And so they would think that an exaggeration of that would be to make it so that, well, if you don't spam these keys and you don't spam these mouse clicks, then you fall behind. So why don't we make a mechanic like Inject Larva or Chrono Boost or Mules that is exactly like that and balance the fucking game's economy around those? Like, it's so obvious that it's like, it's so overdone in that sense. Because of course, if your option is push this button or fall behind, you're always going to want to try to push the button. But that's not engaging. It's not the same thing as anything in StarCraft 1. It's literally a targeted spell, a one-click wonder. Very goofy. But yeah, as far as the crap is going, I don't know. We only have today and tomorrow to work on it. And I don't have any AI yet, let alone a script or voice acting. So we're going to try to rectify part of that today. And then I got to play Insurrection. Yeah. I'm so fucking... I have no sleep already, so it's over.
Last night I had a fright, oh my god, oh alright.
Oh shit.
Lay my head
Helltrix also has some voice acting. Check that out.
up to the sunlight. It's been a long and dirty road. Hope everything will be fine. I can't get enough. One more every night. Put my foot to the floor. Want to lose myself tonight. I don't wanna die. I don't wanna lie. Need the surface of your skin. When you see me, won't you tell me all your sins? As the sunrise in the sky, feel alive, just another lie. Fill myself up for the last time. Gonna burn this building down. Burn it down. Just one drink for the road. One last sip before I go. One more every night. I can't get enough.
Keystone, dude.
Wanna die. I don't wanna freeze. Twice I trust, I think it's so funny coming through.
Don't worry. It's a MacGuffin. Oh, hopefully that gets edited properly. I always get worried about Wikidot. Okay, it's done. I was just writing like the outline for this mission. It's map number 3. 3. 3. Good luck with FL Studio, man. I could never figure it out. And yeah, I think Vika is still participating. We had Shambler and DF say that they weren't going to be able to make it. I think Balethal also says that he's not going to be able to deliver. I don't think Alexander has ended up making anything because of his PC issues. Still don't know if Nesk is going to be able to deliver his. I still don't know if I'm going to be able to deliver mine for that, man. Might not end up with a great outlook. 3 days ago. I don't know. Let's take a look. I know Hoop Thrower is making his. Then Helltrix, then me. Soul Filcher is apparently working on something. Kian is working on his, but I haven't heard anything from him in a couple of days. Kian's friends are there. Dyslexic and Justin. Yeah, Shampler's out. iQueer didn't say anything, so I don't think he's working. Like I said, Alexander's not. Belto's not. Oh, Don Svetlio might be able to finish his. He's on vacation right now. Again. Yeah, so it's like 5 or 6. Hopefully. Maybe 7. This seems like a psychotic song talking about Jesus being black or something.
Come one, come all to my sermon this Sunday, except gays, lesbians, unbelievers, and adulterers. And stay at home if you've got no offerings for the offering box. And also remember, if you can't pay for the lease on my new car, don't expect it.
What is Helltrix's map size?
Because only the rich get saved, and the poor stay in it.
Mesk is making StarCraft 2 stuff, yeah. Kian's not working on a comedy one this time. I've been trying to help him with his AIs, but I don't know where he... Unless he's just been in a fucking time chamber working this whole time. He had a lot of work to do, and he wasn't sure if there's going to be crashes or what, so... He was supposed to send me a revised script so I could do voice acting, but he was supposed to send me that at the beginning of this week, or late last week or something, and he still hasn't sent it to me, so I don't know. That might not happen. Yeah, if I hadn't been trying to juggle working on Hydra, map 2 of the Zerg, and completing Retribution and Insurrection, I definitely would have had a better time. It combined with that, and it was my mother's birthday last week. It's just the perfect storm of shit. But no excuses. I gotta get this done.
Hurry it up! Hurry it up!
Exactly.
Hello?
Shit, I gotta go look up some lore. Hold on. No, this is made by Church a long time ago. And I helped out with some voice acting. Many, many years ago. I think the people who are closest to finished are probably Veek and Eltrix, honestly. But I don't know about everybody else. The pro side of Brood War. Wish they didn't use the remastered graphics when they were showcasing the matches, because it makes it really annoying to fucking look at it. But it's still pretty fun to watch. Probably too stale, even though it's not as stale as people say. People who say it's stale generally don't actually know all there is to know about it. I've watched a lot of games and studied a lot of metas, and it's definitely different than before, but it's not as different as I would like it to be. It's not really that it necessarily has to be different. It's more that I wish that there were more strategies that were available, which is probably evident by the Hydrotech tree changes and stuff. What about you, Connor? What are your thoughts on pro side of Brood War? I know you make a lot of videos, so you probably see more than I do. Judging by your YouTube channels, anyway. Yeah, I think you would need way more, like, psycho maps, basically, with completely different mechanics. Since they run it in UMS anyways, for the observers or whatever, or they used to. I don't know if they still do. You would almost think that maybe someone would be open to throwing in some, like, random shit, quote-unquote random shit. It wouldn't really be random, but just some neutral hostile units, maybe, that are, like, guarding certain areas. I don't know. Something. That might not be the right direction to push it in. It's kind of I'm sure most people would be like, oh, it's too much like Warcraft 3. But I feel like something more than what we have right now is possible to do without changing the game balance directly through patches, just changing the maps. Yeah.
Wish I could, but clouds in the sky for a little shadow to refresh my body. Oh, come on, yeah. It rains today, yeah. Calm down the smoke, yeah. You're on my way. Passion fills my soul, yeah. Magic rain today, yeah. Gives joy to play. Mash your red hair. Mash your my baby. 'Cause we love was in the rain. I'll take a chance to kiss you, baby.
I was actually going to ask you guys about this, but I've been thinking that maybe we should, well, a lot of me is thinking maybe we should extend the time limit, but I feel like if that was going to happen, we should have announced it way earlier, because now it's like 2 days out, so it's not going to happen. But what if we were to do another full toilet sometime sooner? Like, initially I was thinking once per, like 2 or 3 times a year, but I'm interested in hearing what you guys think. Like, should we just be doing full toilets all the time? Should we go back to the 4-hour contests for a little bit? Like, I'm going to be asking this question a lot to a bunch of different people over the next couple of days, so interested in hearing your experience. Yeah, it's 2 weeks right now. By 1 week, you mean... Wait, what do you mean? You mean, like, the next full toilet's only 1 week long? Or are you talking about the extension? Time extension. I was thinking, I said the same thing when we were first pitching it. I was like, 2 weeks might be too long. I think 1 week or like 10 days or something would be fine. But I'm interested in hearing what other people think. Weekend or 1 week only? Yeah. Probably a good idea.
I wish I could.
This script is gonna be fucking one and done. I'm not not doing any revisions. No, I think 1 week as a maximum time for next time would probably be better.
Oh, please give me some alcohol now.
Honestly, there's probably not going to be that many dialogue events now that I think about it. Just a line where you... Whenever the player engages with one of the
Oh, let's see my bottle of
various players on the map, you'll get a dialogue line. When that base is annihilated, well, when a player is annihilated, you'll get a dialogue event.
alcohol.
And when the victory is achieved, you'll get a dialogue event.
Oh, yes. Please give me some alcohol.
That's pretty much it.
Give me alcohol.
I guess when Ahmed gets blown up, he'll be like, shit, I guess I need to wait till I respawn. That'll be it, man.
Dark hair covering her blue eyes. On the desert, you can feel her cold heart. Take a chance to have your best night.
Not feeling this music, man.
But in the end, you might not wake up.
I'm gonna say next. Though this might not be a feeler either, but we'll see. I'm always partial to a well... to psycho music like this. Psycho instrumentals, man. Alternative instrumentals. A lot of sound effects of me typing, by the way. Alright. Nah. Well, this song is tolerable. Excellent. It was pretty good. I just yelled at a bunch of people while headshotting them. When you play on casual, it's pretty good because like even if you die, you're in death like dead chat, and you could talk to all of the other people who have died. So you just pretend that you were lagging or whatever, and you were like, "Wow, fucking lag! That guy's a lag switching hacker guy. He only killed me because of lag." But then you can also say, "And you guys all suck. You died legitimately because you're terrible." So you get to like shit talk people on the other team. It's pretty good. That would be a stream that would definitely get reported. The stuff that There was this one time, though, where I was like, you can't say the N-word on the internet. I have 30,000 viewers right now. Stop saying the N-word, guys. Which is like a perfect way to get everybody in the chat to start screaming the N-word. No, I've only ever played CSGO. I've heard that 1.6 or 1.3 or one of those other older versions is much better, though. In terms of being more about finesse and more about precision. Doesn't have the same random spray and stuff. And not the same random shit like getting jump shotted all the time. It's also more strategic because you could wallbang a lot more stuff, from what I was told. It seems like I would probably be able to get into that. Because I feel like a lot of the shots that I hit in CSGO, like sometimes I miss shots, or I don't really, it's not like I'm missing them because I'm spraying inaccurately. It's like I'll just be tapping, but at a certain range, your AK and your Deagle just stop being accurate. Whereas other times I'll be like jumping around like a lunatic, like jump spotting, and then I'll just left click and one tap a dude while I'm in midair, and it's like, well, there's definitely no skill involved in that. That was just random chance. It doesn't happen super frequently, but it happens enough to where it feels like it's like I don't know. It just feels like it's an element of randomness that shouldn't be there. I guess it is literally random when you're jumping around and shooting, but it never feels good to be on the receiving end of that, and it also doesn't feel good to actually do it. Like, to me, it's just like, haha, lol, but I don't know, man. Like, it doesn't feel the same way as, like, landing a good shot, you know? Still, when you do land really good shots in CSGO, it does feel really good. Way better than any other shooter. But 1.6 definitely seems like it was a bit more about skill expression. And you could bunny hop more consistently. Like, from what I was told, they didn't fuck bunny hopping nearly as much in that. Where CSGO actually has a lot of shit that limit bunny hopping. Were the servers a different tick rate in older games? What I still don't understand why different tick rates will change the path that grenades take. Like, I've played on 128 and 64 tick, and I just don't get it. Like, why are my grenades just in a completely different direction if I'm on 128 tick? Or not completely different direction, but like they'll go in a different area. And it's not like they hit something to get there. It's literally just a straight path. Sometimes. Very silly. Alright, compose that. Okay, so we got... Oh shit, thanks for reminding me, dude. Yeah. I kind of have to take a bathroom break anyway. But before I do, I kind of want to take a look-see, see what we got here. So we've written a fair number of dialogue lines. I actually have to scroll around in the script now, so that's something. We have a dialogue event for every time you have an enemy encounter. A dialogue event for the arrival of Todsworth and of Jason. And now we just need dialogue events for the various players dying. So... I guess what I'll see at this point is just like, I gotta write a, Warfield defeated, Todsworth defeated, Zag, Cosgore, Lactosis defeated. And then I guess I should write ones for Jason and for Charlie, your two allies, in the event that they get defeated too. So basically I just need 7 defeated lines. I need the victory line. I need a line for when both Zerg players are defeated so that they can, like, if one of the other objectives still remains, that needs to be slated. And then if the Dominion or the Protoss are defeated and the Zerg still remain, then that needs to be its own separate set. So, that's its own thing. Well, I will be right back. I do have to use the bathroom. Alright, I'm back. Okay. So... Hey, what's up, Bear Tech Blower? Man, that's even worse because a bear is like a really buff gay man. So you better watch out. You can't say that. It's extra straight. Oh, okay. Well, I guess if your name is Delia Bearblower, you have more pressing issues. still can't believe that was her name, man. That's sick. I'm so excited for the next Warcraft 3 campaign that I play because I can't wait for what tops Bear Blower. Like, I know Bear Blower set a new standard, but come on, I cannot wait to find out what tops it. Like, there's gotta be something that's even more insane than Bear Blower. There's gotta be something that's even more insane. I can't wait to find it. It's out there. It's waiting. It can't be like Deer Fister either. It's gotta be... No. There's something that is significantly better than Bear Blower. We just have to find it. We have to find it, man. Yeah, pretty much, man. Man, I still can't believe it. That was ostensibly supposed to be a serious campaign, and then you just get hit with fucking Bear Blower. I lost my shit. No, dude. I'm way too tired for face cam. You kidding me? You just see me passing out the entire time. I think I brought it back for one mod stream and one mod stream only, and then I just fucking forgot to put it back later. Because I had to disable it for something else. I was like recording a video or something. I used the same scene when recording my reviews as I like. It's actually really stupid for me to do that, because if you look at from what I was told, right, in your stream, like in your OBS will use more RAM if there's more shit, even if it's hidden, like more sources in your scene. So I should make a separate scene that's just like the review image for the sake of keeping it cleaner. Bear cam. That's illegal. No, Bithcam is not illegal, apparently. You can type Bithcam. It's fine. I don't know, dude. 10 hours ago, I was in bed. Over 10 hours ago, I was in bed, and I stayed in bed for 4 hours, and I could not fucking sleep. So then, like, during that 4-hour period, for the first 2 hours, I was just solidly in bed doing nothing. And then I was like, well, I'll try to, like, you know, get up for a sec, just for, like, 30 minutes or whatever, see if I can, like, work on something while I'm still awake. Then I went back to bed. I still couldn't sleep. And, like, an hour later, I was like, okay, I'll just talk to a friend. And I talked to another friend after that. And then I talked to another friend after that. And here I am. Shit cam IMO. So when does Bith get liberated? When is Bith no longer a banned word? That's what I want to know. Yeah, it was like, it wasn't anything. I didn't like drink a lot of caffeine beforehand or whatever. I had gone for I was pretty tired, but I had to go for a walk. And that was really the biggest mistake, because I probably could have fallen asleep if I just went to bed instead of going for that walk. Then I went back. I was still feeling kind of tired, but I wasn't sleepy anymore. And I just fucked myself. So now we just gotta... We just gotta sit here and fucking deal with our... the consequences of our actions. Going for a walk indeed. It's like once a month or once every few months or something. Good luck. Yeah, that's a good name. Desler's Adventures doesn't roll off the tongue the way Ahmed's Adventures does, though. Doesn't have alliteration. It's terrible. Terrible name. I'm glad Desler changed his name to Ahmed. No. Desler will always be the clone, and Ahmed will always be the original. I still can't believe he was just there as a fucking firebender. Desler's dating advice. Don't remind me that that's real. Dating with Ahmed. Hey, this album's called Void. I can't listen to this. I don't think this is Amon singing, though. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Alexander? How you doing? Well, I'm on to the script writing process. The map design is pretty much finalized. I spent a bunch of time porting StarCraft 2 assets to Brood War for this, which is pretty terrible, of course. I didn't actually do the porting myself, so I just took existing graphics that other people had made, and they're all terrible, and they're all uniquely horrible, but it's the most I could do on short demand. I just edited them and made shadows for them, and got them working in game. That's pretty much it, man. So, what we got left is, I'm going to finish writing this script. I'm going to do the voice acting tomorrow. I'm going to trigger everything out now with a blank file in there. And I'm going to move on to working on the AI with whatever time I have left. Yeah, I know. I mean, just look at this Thor. Isn't he fantastic looking? Wouldn't you date this man? Notice the extreme lack of consistent shadowing, where the bottom, like, when he's north-facing, he's full bright. And when he's south-facing, he's full dark, almost. Now that's great.
The dark wind howls.
Oh, he's howling, alright. Yeah. Eventually, I'm gonna have to learn how to port this shit myself. And I have a feeling that what they actually did was they set it to like a pure, some sort of background, right? Like a pure red background, or they green screened it or something. So they set it to a single green background and then just had it play animations in the model previewer and recorded that, which is, I mean, I guess that might be what I have to do too, but at least I'll configure the lighting properly before I do it and render it at the correct perspective so it doesn't look completely fucked. Something that's really obvious that they fucked up with the Marine is that you can see it in some of its animations, especially. The shield has these dark pixels, and they're pure black, so the game renders them as transparent. And the guy who made it didn't correct that. So you just get these giant holes in the fucking graphic. And of course I used the main graphic to make the shadow, so there's giant holes in the shadow too, make it even more obvious. I had to fix the team color in the Marine too, it was totally fucked. What, the Thor? Big Mackie. Good prank. Unless you mean this. The Marauder. He kind of looks like a pizza boy. I actually think that if you adjusted the textures before you did the screen caps or the motion capture, you could make it fit in a lot better, but I don't know how to do any of that, so. Bravo India Tango Hotel. I don't think so, buddy. You take your bits somewhere else. Yeah, I think you can have some giant ground units. The Thor will be pretty fucking powerful, though. It's pretty lunacy. Like, it definitely goes down quick enough, but it has some pretty powerful... It packs a powerful punch, I'll put it to you that way. I think he still needs, like, 2 shots to kill a Marauder. But he probably attacks a little too fast right now. I don't know, he's pretty psychotic. And yes, there's blatant cheating in CSGO. I actually don't see it too often myself because I have a Prime account, I guess. When I play casual, I only see like 1 or 2 every now and then. But I'm sure as a new player, a free-to-play player, you're fucked out of it. I don't know how our connection would be if we played together, but if you want to try that out sometime, I'm sure we can find some time to do that. Well, you're more than welcome to join us too, Rimsey. So they made the game free to play. People who bought the game or had the game on their account beforehand are automatically upgraded to Prime membership, which basically just means that you get matched with other Prime members. But because it's either a time-gated thing or a money-gated thing, you won't expect to see too many Prime accounts that are also used by cheaters. And anybody who gets VAC banned gets removed from Prime, I'm pretty sure. So they also instituted something called Trust Factor, which is really like nebulous and not defined at all. But basically, the more maps or matches you play where there are, like, basically, if you have low Trust Factor, which is like if you have a fresh account, you don't have too many games on your Steam account, you haven't had your Steam account for too long, there's like a bunch of factors that can lower it and raise it. If you have low trust factor, you're more likely to get matched with other people who also have low trust factor, which means generally you're going to have like cheaters or more cheaters in that case. And especially if you're not running Prime membership, you're probably also going to get fucked and matched with cheaters, especially since the game went free to play. So. Oh, did you join casual or were you doing deathmatch? Sometimes that happens where I'll join I always join the team that's like worse off if I'm joining a casual match. And it's like, 3 rounds to 1. I always join the team with 1 round. Because I want the longer games. So assuming we do make a comeback, like stuff like that is exciting to me. I really like just hopping in, taking control of a fucking bot or something, and then just running it. Just ramming bullets into people's heads. I definitely have way more fun in Counter-Strike than any other FPS that I've played. It's just the shooting is way better than everything. I haven't played the Unreal Tournament games, but from what I remember, they have like different mobility and stuff. I remember you were explaining it to me at some point where you have like crouch jumping or some not crouch jumping, is like strafing is psycho in that. So you're like bouncing off the walls basically. It's more like Quake, I guess. Yeah, pretty much when you're using one of the rifles, the only rifle that doesn't have this is the scoped, the SG, the scoped weapon for the scoped rifle for the terrorists. But the AK, the Galil, the FAMAS, the AUG, and the M4, both M4s, they all have the same spray pattern where you have to aim down for the first couple of shots. It's like if your first shot is always going to be precise, and then unless it's at a really long range, and then after that, if you aim down a couple of pixels, depending on the range that you're shooting at, you're going to want to aim down more if it's a longer range, and aim down less if it's closer range. But you aim down, and for the first like 3 or 4 shots, that's usually a good barometer. But spraying is kind of RNG in CSGO compared to the older CS games. So I'd actually recommend that you sort of like, your sprays are limited to like 4 or 5 bullets, where like you just sort of have to aim down and to the left or down and to the right, depending on what gun you're using. I have not mastered the SG at all. I don't even know its fucking spray pattern. I have to check that out at some point. But the AK and the M4 and stuff, I'm pretty good at like general spray transfers. It's way harder than it should be, in my opinion. Well, I guess it's not harder than it should be because it's pretty fair, but it never feels good to try to spray in that game for me compared to other games with that. Well, they just don't have sprays in that same sense. Yeah, the SG's recoil pattern is not like any other gun, so you have to kind of relearn it. The SSG is the Scout. Yeah, that's the gun that everybody uses to jump shot people with. It's the cheaper sniper rifle. You need 2 hits to kill him unless you hit him in the head. But I'm not aware of any inspecting a weapon while scoping bug. But there's no issue with that right now. It just doesn't inspect it. Yeah, they nerfed its jump shot accuracy some time ago, a couple of years back. They made it so that it's only accurate at the very ascent of the jump, before you start to descend. So like the very apex of the jump is when it's accurate. And they made it really inaccurate otherwise. I don't have a rank in CS anymore. I was like I was the max you could get in silver. So I was not very good. I was still terrible. Yeah, that. Silver Elite Master. I don't know what a B-42 is. Yeah, if I put in the time, I definitely could get up to probably top of Gold Nova, but like just judging by the players that I've seen that play there and the players that all of the players that I'm getting matched with in general are pretty terrible. I just only play like 3 or 4 games a week at this point, so it's not super. I mostly just play casual when I play it because it's a lot more drop in, drop out. I don't have the same amount of time that I used to. Oh, okay. Reasonable. B42 is AK and M4? Or is it... Are you saying B42 is something... Is that some gun name in the original? Because I know, like, the SG was called the Krieg. The M4A1S was the Silenced Colt. There's, like, a couple of different names for that shit. Oh, B42 is the buy. I see. I just have buy binds. I do... Every round I do this. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. It gives me 4 is armor, 5 is rifle, 1, 2, 3 is flashbang, smoke grenade, incendiary. I just do that every round. Immediately buy everything. I'll show you guys. I'll load up a quick bot map since I'm talking about it. Getting me in the mood. Yeah, I can't make any maps in CSGO. I tried that a while ago. Why is your message removed, Connor? My nade bounds are F9, F12. Try F9, F12, I guess. I don't know. That's the only thing I could think of. It says removed by Catbot for me. Here, I'll put it on stream so you can see. What the fuck would it be? What did you do? It's an anger Catbot. Oh, it's F9, F12? There must be some other thing, like not... It must be some psychotic combo. What? It's only with a space? That's sick. What is ammo buying, by the way? Is that something... Could you actually do that in older versions of the game and just buy ammo? Or are you like... I don't know. I couldn't imagine. Oh. That's crazy. Yeah, now the CZ is significantly worse because it only has one mag in it. Well, it has the mag loaded and then the mag in reserve. I can't wait till they bring the tactical shield to competitive. Dude, it's gonna be so stupid. Well, they added it to Danger Zone. I don't know if you guys have seen that yet. So yeah, anyways, here's my binds. So we get, hold on. So we got 4 for armor, 5 for rifle, 1, 2, 3, 4 for my grenades. We got op is 6, and then I'm out of money because LOL. This is a good map, by the way. Iris, check this map out if you're playing CS and you like shit. Oops, I fucking died. So there you go. Annihilated. Yeah, if you want to send me that script over, let me know. Just, do it up, dude. What? There was 1 bullet in that mag. Who the fuck left 1 bullet in there? Bots in this game, man. Indistinguishable from real players. I'm telling you. That still happens if you make a lot of noise. If I'm playing a bot match in this, I just put it so that there's like... Oh man, I missed the no-scope. I always set it up so that there's like 16 bots on the other team or something silly. Whatever number of teammates I have, I double it. Oh no, he's found my Steam profile. Oh yeah, the guy already remade Cash. It's gonna debut at a pro event pretty soon, believe it or not. I haven't seen any images from it, so I have no idea. Yeah, I watch professional CS. Probably about as much, if not more, than I watch Pro Brood War, actually. It's got like a crazy scene behind it. There's way more people involved, so... Yeah, we got these guys. We got Patrick. We got Luciferius. Yeah, they also speak English. No, honestly, I think more people watch pro Counter-Strike than play Counter-Strike. Which is not what you would expect out of a game. But it really has transcended to that level now, I think. So, it's pretty cool. It's one of the last vestiges of... Husky? Who the fuck is this? Is that you? Why did it clean your name in that? That's sick. Alright, you're invited. Or you're accepted. Where's your, It's Fetley. No, well, Vika already pointed you and Connor out, so I skipped over you guys. But yeah, I've got you added. You have an evil-looking man as your profile pic. But yeah, it is like sports, pretty much. It's pretty cool. It's one of the last vestiges of, like, skill testing shit, you know what I mean? If I wasn't in the middle of working on this map prep stuff, I would just have you guys all get on Counter-Strike. We just all play on these fucking custom maps and run around bopping each other in the head with 30 bots on the team. No, I think it could be a really fun time. For sure. Alright, what is, It's at knife. Yeah, we have to do knife rounds to figure out who starts on what side or whatever. Oh, cool. Let me know how that SSD shit works. I'm still thinking about upgrading. I just feel like it's still a little nascent, technology-wise. Crouching for accuracy, it can be worth it. Depends on if you're going to be going for a spray and pray, then it's definitely worth it. But really, you just got to get used to counter-strafing. I mean, it's Counter-Strike after all. No, I only have a couple of hard drives, like a solid state, or not solid state, HDD, whatever the fucking normal one is. Yeah, Vic, that was kind of what I was worried about. I always feel like it might be too early to opt into something like that, especially when it's super expensive in the initial stages. Like, it might seem really good at first, and then it just gets... Those things, like, have serious wear and tear issues from what I've heard, so hopefully they can fix that. I don't know what spider is. Alright, I'm skipping this fucking music, dude. Next. And I'm putting this music on 1.5 times speed because it's fucking slow as shit. Oh, it's a Python IDE. What does IDE stand for again? Alright, so both of these AIs have issues with, well, max workers needs to be 250 or less, I'm pretty sure. I think there's some issue with, like, 255. I never got it to work with that. Hold on, let me take a look. I would multi-run a different block that would be like this. If you just do that, try that and see if it works. And then just remove the call, obviously, from here. Well, that's up to you. I'm just saying. I would try that for both of them and see if that has anything to do with it. That's the only thing that immediately sticks out to me. Outside of the max workers needing to be 200. I always set it to 200, but you can set it to any number of things. One worker per town. What does that mean? Oh, then you'll need to wait build start after every single one. But yeah, I would multi-run the expansion worker block as well to something else, or just multi-run the same worker block, I guess, if it's going to be the same priorities. But you'll probably have to tweak the priorities. Okay, so it looks like we have a complete script here. Oh, I keep looking over at this. I should probably exit before I succumb to my fucking temptation. What? I still have this open in sentences? Get out of here. You actually. All right, so the question is now, do I work on AI or do I work on triggers? Yeah, I don't think that's what he's saying. Triggers it is. Hold on, I need to import a sound. A blank sound, that is. He's saying position. But I get what you mean. Sounds sketchy. Sounds perhaps like foul play, you know, chicken-themed play. Alright. Oh, nice. Glad to hear that. The voices you're talking about are the ones that go like, so that we may be free. No, my friend. Ah, I need help here. The French ones are psychotic, or whatever those ones are that are on the map Inferno, where they go, sorry, need help. Oh no, maybe that isn't. Maybe that's the Russian ones on Train. There's some terrorist that goes, sorry, need help. It's like, why? Why are they saying sorry, need help? They're very apologetic. I forget what the GSG9 are. Yeah, but are they the ones with the gas mask? I don't think so, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think I know who the GSG9 are. They're the ones with like the headphone helmets. Well, there's the FBI, which also have some serious headphone helmets since the reskin. Nuke. They're in. That's FBI though. Unless you're talking about Vertigo, maybe, but I don't think so. Vertigo and Nuke are the only maps that have any degree of levels like that. No, Nuke is FBI. Do I have to launch the fucking game again? SMH. Since CSGO. I'm pretty sure. Maybe that's not the case? Hold on. Let's figure this out. Okay. SAS were... oh, it was GSG9 way at the beginning. Then it was SAS. Then it was SEAL Team 6. And now it's FBI. That's fucking confusing. So yeah, right at the beginning, I guess it was GSG9. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you meant with the headphone helmets. The FBI have been updated, though. They look completely different now. What is SEAL Team? Oh, okay. Yeah, Overpass was a fucking mess when they first implemented it. The Vertigo is a really funny map. Not really great for competitive integrity per se, because people just fall off the map. But it's pretty funny to watch the top, of the cream of the crop, the creme de la creme, just fucking fall to their deaths. I can't say that's not entertaining in some way. That would be a lie. Yeah, an operation was called Hydra. That's my flair on the CSGO subreddit, is Operation Hydra. A lovely little piece of trivia.
Kill yourself.
Joke. Exactly. Okay. Can't read. Sorry, I was crushing Metaprom's brain. I found the best formula for crush brain sound effects, dude. You just punch the shit out of the can. I was just done with something, so I decided to punch it into oblivion. Ooh. Excuse me. I wish I had some G Fuel. Fuck. I got hiccups. It's over. Destroyed. $169, huh? I get what they're laying down. Look, they got 3-3 and then 3 9s. I get what they're laying down. Bear Blower, YouTube. Oh man, this is not looking good already, guys. This is not looking good. Dude, what the fuck am I watching? This is bear blowing training. What is this man doing to this dog? Why is there a fucking bear blower in the background? By working dog. Wow. Great. Give that one a thumbs up. Bear. Oh, look, it's me. It really is me. Holy shit. Bear fabrication. Wow, this is a readable font. They use the Star Wars font for their fucking website. That's sick. You need to die. CNC plasma cutting. Yeah, in case you need a... Yeah, search only for Bear Blower. Oh, shit! Oh, there's Bear Blower's channel on Twitch. Check him out. Dude, I'm adding this guy to my hosts. Oh, never mind. He doesn't do anything. Never mind. Oh, wait. I had a... message? Or something? What did I have? It says 1 Bear Blower. I only have 1 Bear Blower. Alright, that wasn't it. Well. What the fuck? 2000 Ford Explorer blower motor problem. Donald Deer Bauer. Almost Deer Blower. The Fate of Ashton Vale. Let's check a look at that. Domdads.com. Oh, shit. Hold on. I gotta check this off stream. Domdads.com. Whoa. This man. Wait, what? What is... Where's Bear Blower on this website? Oh, Bear Blower has his dick out. That's actually a fucking... I knew it! Bear Blower would be a real man. Look at Bear Blower. Check that guy. This is Bear Blower for you. Safe sex needs discussion. Okay, I can't read that. As delete. Oh fuck. All right, let's find Bear Blower in here. Oh shit! You may choose between 2 versions of Illidan in the campaign, as well as 3 versions of Delia Bear Blower. Wow. Ecto across America 3. Wait, what? Alright, well, get me out of here. I can't believe I didn't find you on Mixer, though. That's the real mess. What's up, Narkranoff? Thanks for the crow, dude. We were just looking at Bear Blower for a sec, but now we're back to working on some StarCraft stuff. Oh yeah, I was making this trigger work. Alright. I like that I got to write Warfield talking about immigrants. That was a really good line. Yeah, page 1 for Bear Blower, and I was on there. That was before I searched for exactly Bear Blower. Like, that was crazy, man. Don't ever search Bear Blower. You'll find me. Hey, what's up, Alexander? You missed the Bear Blower search. That's a pretty good bet. We're listening to... What is this? Hold on. Chill Hop, but at 1.5 times speed. Pretty good bit. Oh yeah, I was supposed to set switch 1. What? Oh, you can't do that. Okay, never mind. Zag. I don't get any revenue, so that's fine. He'll get 1% of nothing. No problems there, man. Bear man. Alright, cool. We got a lot more dialogue events to go, but that's alright. Wait, could you really do that? That's funny. I imagine you you lost money doing it or something? Oh, okay. Three. Wait, what's 4? What's the standard for what? There's only 2 hostages per round in CSGO, if that's what you're talking about. I think Connor was just saying 3 because 3. But I don't know what 4 you meant there. Like number of hostages? Yeah, it's 2 in CS. Go. The economy's all kinds of fucked up in hostage mode because the counter-terrorists are the offensive side, but they have the more expensive weapons. Apparently the deleted scenes were really stupid, but I've only seen a couple of short clips of them. So I couldn't tell you for sure. Wait, are you talking? Oh, shit. My YouTube chat was not working at all. Do you have a... I mean, you can send me the updated script if you want. I can take a look at it, but... So my mixer chat was updating, and RoomTech was talking about stuff that I didn't even really know what the fuck he was mentioning, and I was in a sleep stupor anyway. But then I realized my YouTube chat was not working properly. That's not Restream's fault either. That's just YouTube being shit. A mid-game crisis. More like mind game crisis. I have some serious mental fatigue right now is what I got. Whoa! Yeah, too bad. Oh my god. Alright, so what am I looking at here? Zerg. Burritos, by the way. Alright. So what did you change in this? All you did was set it to 19 drones at 100 priority? They failed to build their evolution chamber.
Your forces are under attack.
Ever. I don't know, dude. I would just try multi-running the workers like I mentioned earlier. Unless you tried that already. I never have the issue of workers in in Hydra scripts. Oh wait, the Protoss are also fucked up. This just looks to me like you have your priorities all fucked up. They look to be supply blocked or something. Do you have something disabled owned by this player? Because he's building depot or pylons like it's nobody's fucking business. I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom again. Alright, I have returned. Though I gotta be honest with you guys, I am fading pretty fucking fast right now. Thanks for the punch, though. Knocked me the fuck out. Yeah, I mean, I got a stream in 3 hours, 20 minutes, so I could take a nap. I could do that. I don't think I'll be able to be very productive in the my current state of things. So it kind of sucks because I wanted to get more work done, but I got some work done while I was staying up for 1,000,000 hours. So I still got some progress done. It's just it wasn't on stream. So I kind of feel bad because it would be really awesome to continue hanging out with you guys. I do like that. That is a part I always enjoy about the whole ordeal. I'll hang around for a few more minutes. Hopefully Veek can fix his thing, and if not, maybe I can take a second look at it, or third, however many times I've had to look because I'm so sleepy. I can't spot any immediate issues because I'm not really able to even use my brain, so it's a tough life. But hey, we made some progress. We managed to finish the script, pretty much. It was one go. There's no revisions yet. Probably ever. And yes, a CSGO community night where we play a bunch of custom maps and shit. We play some, we all enter into, well, we could play like just a standard CSGO amongst ourselves, but we can also find like a bunch of psycho, like custom maps, I'm sure. Aim maps, maybe, I don't know, like whatever you guys feel like is fun in that respect. There's like a Mario map. I don't know if I think it's single player though. I don't think it's multiplayer. Oh yeah, I'm sure there's like all sorts of crazy puzzle shit like that. One thing I was kind of interested in, might make for a pretty good streamed experience, right? Is if we had like those aim map things, but it was limited to 2 people at a time, and like whoever, I don't know if a map like this exists, but like whoever wins the aim duel stays on, but if you lose, you go back into a queue, and you basically like play next. You know, it's always like whoever wins stays on for as long as possible, that sort of thing. Oh, yeah, Veek. That, wait build, I mean, you want wait build instead of bring jump. I guess the downside there is that you don't have that it has to be owned by that particular town for weight build. But bring jump detects when a building begins production. So that's something I probably should have noticed. I thought there might be something fucked up with that block when I looked at it, but I couldn't quite place it because I'm fucking exhausted. So, classic move. But yeah, check it out. Maybe it'll work. Dude, I can't wait until we have the reverse ramps for all of this stuff. For the space tile set, for all these tile sets. DF is going to basically single-handedly free up a whole lot of real estate for, like, level design and shit without annihilating. Yeah, it would work for Overlords, because I don't think Bring Jump breeds eggs as in-progress things. Like, the unit does... Well, I guess it does technically exist, but the game can't detect it. Or at least the that command doesn't detect it. But yeah, if anybody knows anything about the custom CSGO content out there and has experienced something like what I was just talking about, let me know. That seems like a good time. Where you have like a rotation of like whoever was next. Aim duels are really quick in CS, so it's like you probably have like a 3-second cooldown and then start going. Like 3-second cooldown where you can't move, but you see your opponent or whatever. Hide and seek in CSGO. Okay, that's something. Could work. I've never played that one. Probably played it in Halo, actually. Or some variant of it. Fucking prop hunt. Is that in CS? Gotta play Mafia in CSGO. Now that's a game. The problem with that is, of course, if I'm streaming, people could easily stream snipe in Mafia. That would be quite the haha. Yeah, lynch the streamer. That's why you pretty much, like, if you're gonna stream a game like that, you can't be playing with other people that are, like, watching your stream, you know, because then, obvious reasons. Yeah, I don't believe in the integrity of a community with people like named Bear Blower. That's not allowed. Holy shit! I thought my headphones were a mouse. It's time to bed. Time to bed. It's time for bed. Time 3 bed. 243. Hey, nothing's wrong with them, but just don't fucking blow them. Not in my community. Hashtag not my president. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm out of here. I gotta sleep. I'll take a nap. I'll see you guys in... Hopefully I see you guys in 3 hours. Because otherwise I will just have to make up the stream for Insurrection tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be finishing that campaign and then. I have to salvage my sleep schedule somehow, so... I'm gonna try my best to wake up after this nap, stream Insurrection, stay up for a little bit working on my Mapcraft submission, then go to bed for real, and then wake up and do another Mapcraft stream Friday. So I'll see you guys soon, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow, if my plans go according to plan. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for CSing. Thanks for fucking your AI up. Glad it works. See you guys later. Bye.